Hey everyone, it's me. It's Yvonne Emilia Lizondo again, and I really just wanted to do this for fun. So, what am I doing? Oracle cards. Yes, oracle cards. Goddess themed oracle cards. So I've had quite a few clients that I've been using oracle cards with and teaching them how to do it, and they were asking me about the types of cards that I have, and considering today is the summer solstice and it's a very goddess type energy, I thought I would share with you my oracle card decks that have goddess themes to them. Okay, so what do oracle cards do? Well, they basically are cards that have images and maybe sometimes titles and keywords or a phrase to help evoke thoughts, intuitive feelings, emotions from the subconscious and even the consciousness, and help us, to just kind of give them some message for the day or recognize where we need to, spend some time doing some self-work or some spiritual work. And it's also really good for helping predict future events. Yeah, that's another video. Okay, so my oracle decks, I will start off. I'm not going to go through the entire oracle deck. I just want to give you an idea of what they're like because they're absolutely gorgeous. But the very first oracle deck that I love, 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 love is the Goddess Power Oracle. Now, each of these decks come with a little book, okay, and you can read the definitions or you can just read intuitively like I have learned to do. Okay, so some of the, look at that. Okay, there's the title on this one, and then there's the keyword. I wish I had my glasses on, but okay, this is Maya. So maybe cutting through illusion. Okay, let's see. Oh, this one's so pretty. Okay, Gaia, Earth. Rowan, forgiveness. Okay, Kuan Yin, compassion. I mean, I absolutely love these cards. The thickness is amazing. The backs are absolutely gorgeous as well. So I really, really, really enjoy this deck. Artemis, focus. Okay. I mean, I could keep going with this beautiful deck, but it is just absolutely really, 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 really gorgeous. This goddess theme is based again on, international, spiritual, mythical, and maybe some religious iconography of the goddesses. So this is my favorite deck. This one and the one I'm going to show you right now was both gifted to me by my friend Julie. So I thank her so much. Okay, AQ, French. Oh, I don't know how to speak French. That was British, never mind. Or my attempt. Anyways, so this basically what this phrase means is she who knows. Okay, so the whole deck is, here's the back. There we go, butterflies upside down. This particular deck is very insightful. It's very precise, and it's not necessarily one that I use every day, okay? But it does have, again, the name of the goddess, the she who knows, okay, or she who, and then the goddess name, and then the keywords. This one is Geneva, she who radiates, knowing, ambition, and confidence. So again, it gives you some keywords. This isn't one that I use every day, but the artwork is absolutely gorgeous, okay? But this is one that's like very, 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 very precise. My friend Julie and I, okay, have come to realize that, yes, this is a very, 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 I keep saying very precise deck because it's one of those that smacks you in the face. Yes, okay. So again, goddess energy, you can use Enid. Okay, what does Enid have to say? She who doubts, okay, fear, worrisome, and trust. And this is what I love about this deck is that it's not just all, fluff and cutesy and pretty. It gives you the shadow side as well. And so if you're going to do, some shadow work, talk about a shadow card right there. If you're going to do some shadow work, again, what that is really taking a look at that inner self, that part of us that maybe we don't necessarily tap into, that we're afraid of, or maybe sometimes is just not all that pleasant to work with, okay? So that is that deck. Now the next deck is not necessarily a goddess deck per se, but because of the imagery, I absolutely love it. This is the Mystical Shaman Oracle. I share this with all my clients because I absolutely love it. It comes with a big book, bigger book, not huge, but bigger size book. And again, this isn't necessarily a goddess theme deck, but it does have a lot of goddess energy. And there's the back of these. The cardstock is actually pretty good. I love this. Just the maker, the Goddess Oracle deck, the first one, and then this one I think are associated because of Colette. What is her name? Colette Baron Reed. Yeah, she's one of the authors of this one. So let me show you that. Again, title. Okay, this one doesn't have any key, you know, phrases. It really is more intuitive in nature. If you can learn to, you know, again, just goddess themes, right? Okay, flow, right? Earth Keeper. Okay, I mean, just absolutely gorgeous. Look at this, the council. Okay, again, oh, the coyote. I could go on and on and on and on with this. Okay, so again, this is one of those decks that you know, can tap into to do some shadow work, a message for the day. You will be good. Okay, now I'm going to get into some decks that I'm kind of, yeah, they are a little bit older. Sometimes they resonate, sometimes they don't, but I still think I wanted to share them with you because sometimes, you know, they just get a little something and you want to use a certain deck. This one is the Mythic Oracle, okay? And so here are the backs of these. They're a little bit bigger. Okay, these are a little bit more flexible, but they're glossy. And so I really like these. These are literally the mythic gods and goddesses is what it is, right? So they have a title, okay, and then they have a keyword, so Yib, and this is play, Dionysus, our favorite drunk guy, freedom, okay, Gaia, the mother, Eros, desire, okay. This is a really cool deck, especially if you want to learn about the gods, the Greek gods, the Roman gods. Okay, this is the deck to, you know, really, Alex Sophia really enjoyed it, especially after reading Percy Jackson. Okay, so you get a feel for that. I'm not sure if I showed you the back. Let me show you the back again. I think I did. But okay, so that is the Mythic Oracle deck. And now I'm going to show you another deck. This one is by Doreen Virtue. And then this one is the God's Guidance Oracle deck, okay? The artwork on this one, I'm not so much resonating with sometimes, but I think that, oh my goodness, give me, put Oracle cards in my hand, tarot cards, I'm just gonna start shuffling, right? Like, amazing. Okay, this one I'm not as much in tuned with anymore. It was one of the first goddess decks that I got. That's the back. It's a little, you know, cardstock's not that great, glossy, but the artwork sometimes does resonate and sometimes doesn't resonate. Just kind of, you know, what I'm connecting with at the moment. There's a title, okay, the name of the goddess, and then the message. Okay, so this one is Mother Mary, expect a miracle, have faith that your prayers are being answered. Okay, oh, Mary Magdalene, unconditional love, another one. Ishtar, maybe we need to set boundaries. Okay, love yourself enough to say no to others. So this one's good because I think it's not so much intuitive sometimes to use because you do have the phrase at the bottom, so it's easier to, you know, maybe just get your message for the day, right? Segment. Okay, all right, so that is the Goddess Oracle deck. And I think I showed you the back. Yes, I did. Okay, now moving on to this deck. I have to be in a certain mood to like this deck. Okay, when I first got it, I was like, yeah. And then the more I worked with it, I was like, okay. And then I kind of stepped away from it, and then I came back to it, and that's the back of this one. And this one is the Goddesses and Sirens deck. Now, I am going to tell you why I kind of go to it and come back, kind of go to it and come back. This, to me, the colors are more muted. There's a lot of darker tones in here, okay? And sometimes I'm not feeling dark and tony. I'm feeling more like, you know, shamanic-y. Anyways, so let me show you. Okay, this one has the title of the goddess, and then it has a keyword. And this is the Sirens and Goddesses, so there's no gods in this one. So this is Persephone, and Persephone is about cycles, but as you can see, the images are a lot more dark. Okay, Aphrodite. Okay, what does that say? Self-love. Okay, and this one, Oh yeah, this one also gives the sense of sexualization, sexualizing the goddess. And you know, sometimes I'm feeling like, yeah, as a goddess, we should be sexual in nature, and we should, you know, really appreciate that part of us. But I'm not always into the idea that goddesses are sexually oriented. Like that's not the main theme about, even though this is my Hecate, my goddess. Okay, so again, it's very sexualized. So sometimes, you know, you kind of tap into, you kind of don't. And I lied, there is, no, it's still a siren. Okay, so that is that one. Not sure if I showed you the back, but that's the back. This one is a little bit more flimsy, but it will do. Okay, and then the last two here that I have are this one is the angels, gods, and goddesses. And this is like a hodgepodge of it's a beautiful deck. Let me show you the back. Look at that back. Amazing. Okay. The cardstock's really good on this one. It's glossy. This one is more, oh, here's a god. Okay. We don't want to forget the gods. Okay. So god of the underworld. This one gives you a title and then a message. Okay. Again, angels, gods, goddesses. Okay. Goddess of nature. Okay. Goddess of strength. Let's take a look at the message on that one. Stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by standing your ground. Again, this one's a lot of goddess energy in here, a lot of angel energy. Okay, so this one again, I have to kind of be in the mood for that one, but I do love the deck itself. And then the very last deck that I'm going to show you is the Priestess of Light. I just got this a few weeks ago, and I love it, but there's one thing I'm not really crazy about, okay? And that is the cardstock. It is very flimsy, okay? And it's just, I wish they would have, see, it's very flimsy. It's easy when I shuffle it, but that's the back. There you go. Okay. But I do love the images on the cards. It's kind of shamanic-y, but it's also like very goddessy. Look at this, divine feminine. So it gives you the title and a few key words. Okay. So this one is majestic, magnetic, receptive power. Oops. Okay. And these are all themes of goddess things, right? Precognition, calming the water, guide. Again, just very, very shamanic-y in nature, but I absolutely love, 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 love this one. And then look at this one, shamanic journey. Okay, this, I gotta show you this. Whoopsie, I gotta show you this one. So again, you know, just a couple of the decks that I own, and so every day, just kind of depending on how I'm feeling, I'll take, you know, a few of the decks and just to give me inspiration for the day, or something that I should journal, or maybe a message that I should give somebody, you know, and that's really how I use the oracle cards. So let's pick one for today. Angelic assistance. Can't be backwards. Okay. Divine guidance and support and love. There you go. That's what these cards are meant to do. It's just for support, love, encouragement, shadow work. Anyways, if you want to learn how to use oracle cards, or you want to learn more about tarot, please reach out to me. You can find me at spiritualessence.com. That's spiritual-essence.com. And I will be happy to do this with you, because this is what I do for fun, but this is also my career. And so I'm really blessed to do both in one. Anyhow, everyone have a blessed summer solstice. Go get yourself some oracle cards and enjoy the God and Goddess in you. All right. Blessed be everybody.